Hey, 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 hey.
Hey, hey, hey!
It's me again, K-Town Fat Cat. Welcome back to another version of Dust, daily useless sports trivia. And this episode, you're probably going to find it pretty useless. What I want to talk about today is baseball. And if I want to shrink that down a little bit, I want to talk about LA Dodgers baseball. Let's shrink it down a little bit more and let's talk about LA Dodgers pitching. I know what you're thinking. Here we go, another video about Sandy Koufax or Clayton Kershaw. Nope. What I want to talk about today is two pairs of Dodgers pitchers from different eras who I think were linked, but I just want to touch on how they're linked, the cool little tidbits of sports trivia that go along with each one of them. The first pair I'm going to talk about is Don Drysdale and Orel Hershiser. Yes, they've been linked together. We all know about it. But I just want to delve into it a little bit for the people who may not know everything about these guys. They couldn't be any more different. You got Don Drysdale, big, strapping, handsome, and then you got Orel Hershiser, who looks like he could be the librarian down at your local public library. Both these guys were menaces on the mound, however. Drysdale was known for being an aggressive inside pitcher, actually holds the record, I think still holds the National League record for most hit batsmen. 1962, Don Drysdale wins 25 games, Cy Young Award. In 1965, Drysdale was the only Dodger. Now this team, they won the World Series this year. Drysdale was the only Dodger that year to hit 300. Not only that, he hit 7 home runs, which tied a record he already had for pitchers. The man was a pitcher who was brought in to be a pinch hitter. In 1968, Drysdale strung together 6 straight complete game shutouts and hurled 58 straight consecutive scoreless innings, a record that everybody put right with DiMaggio's 56 game winning streak as being untouchable. Along comes the librarian. 1988, Orel Hershiser burst onto the scene, tearing up the record books. He was a great pitcher before 88. In 1985, he finished third in the Cy Young voting behind Dwight Gooden of the Mets and John Tudor of the Cardinals. Orel went 19-3 that year and led the majors in winning percentage, but then this 88 season happened. At the very end of the season, Hershiser puts together a string of 5 straight shutouts, complete game shutouts. He goes into the last game of the season. Everybody was hoping, well, maybe at least he can tie it, because if he gets 9 more, he's got 49 straight innings right now. If he gets 9 more, he'll tie Drysdale. Hershiser couldn't wait till the next year to break the record. He pitches 10 scoreless innings of a game that the Dodgers eventually lost, I think in 16 innings, 2-1 or something like that. That's what I wanted to tell you, how those two Dodgers pitchers are linked. I would like to point out that I do think Hershiser's record of 59 straight scoreless innings should be compared to Joe DiMaggio's 56 game hitting streak when it comes to unbreakable records. I don't think the way the pitching is now and pitch counts and everything, I don't think we'll ever see anybody get to a number like that again. 40s, we'll see. We're never going to see 59. Somebody would have to get 60 to break it. That's never going to happen. Not in my lifetime. A lot of things are going to have to change. The next pair I want to talk about are the two Mania pitchers. Fernando Mania in 1981, and we had Nomo Mania in 1995. 1981, here's Fernando Valenzuela, 20-year-old Mexican, pudgy, long hair for the time. He's got this funky wind up, throws his arms up over his head, looks up into the sky before he delivers his pitch. The guy starts out the 81 season 8-0. He threw 5 shutouts. He pitched 9 innings in all 8 of those games. 8-0, 5 shutouts. You can see how that took the majors by storm. He made it to the cover of Sports Illustrated. He went on that year to lead the majors in strikeouts. He beat Steve Carlton by 1 strikeout. He had 180. Steve Carlton had 179. I know you're thinking that's not big numbers to lead the majors in strikeouts, but you got to remember that was a strike-shortened year. He became the first pitcher ever to win Rookie of the Year and Cy Young Award. That hasn't been duplicated. Fred Lynn won Rookie of the Year and MVP in the same season, and that was duplicated by Ichiro. But Fernando's still the only Rookie of the Year pitcher to win the Cy Young Award. Well, here comes 1995. We got this flamethrower from Japan coming over, Nideo Nomo. strikeout king in Japan. Goes to the Dodgers. They got this thing for signing foreigners, and well, actually, they broke the color barrier, you know. So the Dodgers, they're cutting edge when it comes to signing people and integrating baseball in all different ways. So anyway, Nomo comes in. I told you Fernando went 8-0 in his first 8 starts. Well, Nomo was 7-1, not in his first 8 starts, but his first 8 decisions, he was 7-1. He had 129 strikeouts in 99 1/3 innings pitched in his first 14 games, en route to that 7-1 record I talked about. Nomo went on to win Rookie of the Year that year. He beat Hall of Famer in Chipper Jones. A lot of people disputed Nomo winning the Rookie of the Year because he wasn't really a true rookie. Same thing happened with Ichiro a few years later when he came onto the scene. He was already a star in Japan. Calling him a rookie and comparing him to an actual rookie wasn't really fair in a lot of people's eyes. I do think there should be some other category. I don't know how they could do it, but I think Chipper should have won the Rookie of the Year that year in the National League, but that's history. So what I wanted to do today was just give you some useless trivia about these guys. You got Don Drysdale, Orel Hershiser, Fernando Valenzuela, and Nideo Nomo. The only one who made it to the Hall of Fame was Drysdale. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's kind of a random, scattered video, but it lives up to the name of my channel. My channel's Dust, Daily Useless Sports Trivia, and that's really what it's all about in my eyes. Finding little tidbits of information to share with you guys. Hopefully you like this info. I hope you tune back in. I'll be coming back at you with some more videos. I'm going to cover all the other sports. I'm going to hit MMA. You probably are not going to see soccer or hockey. I'm from North Carolina. Come on, we don't deal with that. We got 4 big sports here. That's it. So all you hockey nuts, not trying to turn you off. Most hockey fans I know like other sports, so you're going to find something that you like on this channel. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you subscribe, I promise that I'm going to throw out the most obscure videos of any channel on YouTube. Thanks again. This is the K-Town Fat Cat signing out in his John Elway jersey. This is not a Chicago Bears hat. It's my daughter's Carson Cougars High School in Rowan County, North Carolina. Sporting my Jordans. I'm just a virtual cornucopia of sports attire. I'm a sports nut. Hope you are too. See you next time.